should. Going
live. What now?
Yeah, it says we live. So
there it is.
Time will tell.
Who's first? Dan?
No one yet.
Could be Dan.
It was Dan.
It was Dan. I knew it'd be Dan.
Big man Dan.
How's it going, mate? You good?
What are you doing, scallywag?
Scallywag. Classic. Me him's in as well. How's it going, dude? I'm Mike. Sean. How's it going? How are we all doing, guys?
You gonna come say hello?
Good, mate. How's this freezing cold Wednesday doing for you all?
Here you go.
Paul, how's it going, mate? He wants to get up.
There's not room.
This way? Come here. Thompson, how's it going, dude? Mr. Gurdon, how are you? A kiss.
What is it?
Paul slept all day and night. Oh, he's on a night shift. Ah, he slept all day and now he's on night shift. Curtis, how's it going, buddy?
Can we get down there?
Yeah, it is, Mike. It's bloody freezing today, isn't it? Has anyone else had some snow? We had a very, very wet sort of like shower earlier and that was about it. How's it going, Steve?
Can we get off? No, you're just gonna lick my hand.
He wants to cock his leg up,
Yeah,
I think.
I'm not really sure what he wants to do, to be honest.
Bless him.
Come on. Come on.
Thank you, Sean.
Off.
He's one of two we got.
That's it. Good boy. Oh, steady. Are you going to sit there, are you?
Nope.
No. Come on. Off.
Paul said, is that your bear? He's one of them, isn't he?
What are you doing? Absolute pleb. Ready? There you go. Good boy.
He's a good doggo. Oh,
Should we get you some ham?
I'm a bit bloody tired today.
Some ham.
Has anyone tried this yet? It's absolutely banging. It's probably my favourite one at the minute.
Well, no, where are you going? No, you ain't coming back up. Go away. I reckon that snow's coming down here. Go away. There's no more ham. Go. Go on.
Does that not sound like rain to you, no?
Nah, that's too soft for rain.
Do you reckon?
Normally it'd be going pitter patter, wouldn't it? And it's not. It's like,
A bit like your heart.
shut up and go away. Rude.
CSL, he said, good evening, gentlemen.
I
How you
know,
doing,
I
buddy?
reckon that's snow.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, snow Joe. Well,
Oh, excuse me. Sleep.
yeah, it's not really the kind of snow I was expecting, but
Why? Because it's in water.
no, it just sounds fatter than it is.
It sounds fatter than it is.
And flakes do not be trong.
Has anyone got the Co-Rally Asuga yet? Which one's that? Is that new sort of like
Co-Rally.
flat, like racery looking thing?
Co-Rally one.
Not the Coralie. I have to admit, I've not really been sort of like impressed with what I've seen from the Co-Rallies.
Yo boys, hope you enjoyed Sunday.
We sure did, Krusty mate. How are you doing? You good?
I didn't enjoy the drive home though, I'll be honest.
It seems to take forever, doesn't it?
I nearly fell asleep as well, which is always a bonus.
That's right, I would have woke you up.
Lot snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was was a decent day out, to be fair.
I love that the landing for the cars. It was nice and soft, wasn't it? It was very forgiving.
Mucho forgiving.
Who was it last week, guys, that said the red RPM arms are rubbish? Because I'm definitely in agreement with you. Mr. Ivanov, how's it going, buddy?
Yo, Karen.
Oh, Karen's there as well. I didn't see that. Hello. Hello.
Mrs. Bow.
K-Bo. Steve-O.
Yeah, the RPM arms were a little bit of a flop, weren't they?
Yeah, they were terrible, weren't they? How's it going, Toby?
A bit more info on that coming this Friday, though, guys.
Ooh, is it Friday, is it? Nice.
Have a nice short going.
Thing's an absolute beast, wasn't it?
Yeah, it did do well.
Absolutely loving it. I'm not going to lie, I'm absolutely freezing out here today.
Yeah, I know. I've basically got that heater,
Yeah.
like, underneath me. Yo, Toby. We still need to take our nice new camera out as well.
We got to take that out.
Yeah.
Not impressed.
I don't know.
I reckon it'll move well.
Yeah, it probably
But
will.
it's
once you
the
get
body,
out,
it's
but
the body
Yeah, I
you
don't
don't
like the
like,
body,
yeah.
and I'm not keen on the wheels.
What about, we can always shift the rally body on it as well, though. We can put
Probably
a spin
because
on
the
that.
dye they put in the plastic.
It could be, mate. It could well be, but it. What was odd is how it was identical on both sides, wasn't it? That was a very
And
odd one.
What makes me say that it isn't necessarily the dye is the ATES. We have the black ones, and one of them has broken
Yeah.
in exactly the same
Yeah,
place.
it's broken. Yeah.
And obviously that's been scaled up, so it's a bit of
Yeah.
a strange one.
So what is number one?
XRT, how is it? Before we get on to what is number one.
The XRT is so good. It is unbelievably good. I love driving it.
We haven't yet had
A bad run.
any sort of negativity
No.
towards it, have we?
No, not at all.
Which for us is saying something, I
Mhm.
think.
Well, I will say one negative thing, and I think everyone else has found out about that, is that section that holds the wing mount on.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
probably its biggest flaw. However, it's a big truck to be landed on that wing.
Anyway, moving on to Mr. Ivanov's, what is number one? Do you still think the K6 is number one?
Oh, but we ran the 6 as well on the weekend, which made it so much more difficult. I do think the 6 is still edging it.
Edging it.
I really do, yeah.
I think
Because-
K6 is still quite a way in front.
No, I mean, yeah, it's not like it's overtaking it or anything. I still think the K6 is above it. And I would even push that we haven't had it long enough to topple the K8.
No.
Do you get what I mean?
No, I wouldn't put it
I-
in front of the
I
K8.
definitely think it's closer to the K8 than it is the K6. And I think if we can get the two running together as well.
Did you message RPM after about them arms?
I did.
Shocking.
I emailed them Monday, I believe. But strangely enough, I've had nothing back.
Did you send them a picture?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I sent them a screenshot of a picture I took on the day.
The wing is also heavy.
It
It
is,
It
yeah.
flaps about a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
But it didn't exactly look awful without it.
No.
I mean, with the actual handle flapping up, it looked a bit like Scorpion, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, with what we do with it, is the wing necessary?
Not particularly.
No. So
I wouldn't be in a rush to slap one back on it
No.
because that's the second one. And
Exactly.
in 2 runs, we've destroyed them both.
destroyed them both, yeah.
K6 over XRT. XRT all day, I reckon.
Toby, you do not have our XRT, my friend. Our K6.
XRT
The-
is I think in a comfortable third spot.
Yeah, it's very comfortable, and I am expecting it, the more we drive it, to get closer and closer to the K8. I really
say
am.
it's in a comfortable third. We haven't actually revised our ratings in a while, so maybe we should have a look at those.
Yeah, it's definitely the EXB, Toby, that we've got. Krusty is going to be witness to this. I mean, it is fantastic, mate. It is so fast, so controllable, and so damn durable.
It is pretty damn sweet, you know? It is all of the tasty.
Nitro Freak, how's it going, buddy? Alistair Smith, how are you doing, bud?
So, in terms of bashers, we've got the 6S EXB at 109, the 8S EXB at 100.5, and then the Slash 4x4 at 99.5. And the XRT is at 89.5 currently.
Yeah. It definitely needs a revision on that, I think. After seeing both, I thought the XRT handles the ground better, if that makes sense. Yeah, that all comes down to its size, I should imagine, Krusty. Do you know what I mean? It's going to take the bumps way better, isn't it? Toby said, he said, really, I can't drive them. Every time I try one, I crash it. Just can't keep them stable in the air. It's probably one of our most stable trucks in the air, isn't it? The EXB. We can get, well, Billy's better at it than I am. Front flips, back flips. I can comfortably, especially even at, I think Escape Park's easier when you can get doubles out of it, more comfortable. But even on the ground, like we were the other day, it was a bit rough and ready, and it's still getting its doubles in and being able to land. The most difficult ones was when it kicked off at the top of the ramp, you know, because the ground was a bit uneven, wasn't it? Robert says, better basher, X-Max or XRT? XRT.
XRT, hands down.
Yeah, it's way more controllable, mate. It's more fun because it is more reliable with what you can do. Just bought a Kronos XTR, slammed a Max 6 1650 in it, lunatic machine, and it didn't break. How much was that, Alistair? Because I'm still not sure with Kronos. It's Co-Rallies, isn't it? Is it Kronos Co-Rally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Krusty said we pulled some good flips with the K8 as well. He said very smooth landings.
Did alright, didn't it?
Yeah, it's another great truck as well, though. I think all three of them are going to be floating around that top for quite a while yet, mind.
Well, I need to...
Toby said the XRT's got to be his next car to drive. Need one so bad. Mate, they are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you can get the money up for getting one, it's worth it. Dan said there's a bit of an echo on the mic.
Echo? That's interesting. I need to figure out how to put us back on the overlay.
Alistair said he's got 3 co-rallies and they seem fine unless you extreme bash it. But then nothing is indestructible. It's fair enough, mate. If they suit the way you're using them and you enjoy them, then more power to you, dude.
Is that better in terms of echo?
Toby said he's driven 2, but he wants one.
Do we still have echo?
Echo.
Shut up.
Sorry, Toby, I probably read that wrong, mate. Any fifth scale gas RC in the near future? We've got two Rovens, mate. We've got the Roven RF5, R5, whatever it is, the big rally car. We've got this electric behind me. That's the electric F5. And we've also got the Roven XLT, like the big monster truck one. That's right, Toby, mate. So we get the petrol ones running again, and they've been sleeping through the winter. Toby, is that the one you want, is it, mate? He's getting a little bit excited on that. Krusty said, keep it like that. It sounds like we're at a racetrack.
Wow.
We'll be getting sorted soon, Nitro, mate. We've just got ourselves a new camera as well to be filming with, so they're not. Hopefully, it's not going to be as temperamental as the GoPros we've been using. Oh, Toby said that's what the audio sounds like. Like Roven, RF5. The echo.
What, we've still got an echo?
Is it still bad echo, is it, guys? I just finished building a new MCD gas buggy. Nice, mate. Alistair, it is, mate. It's very cool. We took it to Paddlesworth and it was good fun. We're jumping out off a big dirt ramp. Toby said, aye, that's better. Dan said fixed.
Nice.
Robert says better as well. Krusty said it did sound like a tannoy. Yeah, all sorted now. I'll be dropping some new gas car vids here. Nice.
Alright, there we go. That's that done. So we jump back on there.
Oh, what's that? Is this for the
And then we make you big. And then we do that. And we jump over here. And now we wait. And we carry on waiting. There we go. So now we can all have a bit of an input.
all have an opinion?
Right, so what say they?
Reliability. 9.
I was going to say 9. I think 10's a bit.
10 is when you can take it through a brick wall and it comes
Hang
back.
on, so that was 7. So it was on 89.5.
Okay.
So let's change that to
9.
9. Breakability.
Yep.
I'm going to say 9.
9.
Because of the wing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Bangability for buckability. What have we got on the X-Max? Because if that thing is higher than this...
The X-Max is a 7.
Right, okay. So, it's hard because it's an expensive truck. So...
Yeah, but smiles per miles and all that crap, isn't it? What say they?
Yeah, I'm going for a 9. You too? Yeah, all day long. I'm sorry.
Stock parts.
Stock parts, they're fine. There's no problem at all. So again, I'm going to put a 9 on that. Because there is bound to be a part I will have to wait for. So I can't give it a 10. Aftermarket is right up there with the X-Max.
What's the X-Max? I feel like 8.5 is pretty fair for that at the minute. X-Max is a 9. Without actually going for X-Max parts.
No, that's fine.
Electronics. Servo's still going.
It's hot glued in. You should see the servo, guys. It is hot glued in, but it is still going. And what can you say? Electronic ability. What did we give the X-Max? Have we removed all that as well? Because we had to take the ESC out, so
it's the same.
It's the same thing. So yeah, we'll have to go with that then. That's unfair otherwise. Beyond RC, how's it going, buddy?
Fun ability.
Fun ability. I want to put it up there as a 10.
You going 10?
I'm going 10. Ooh, 9.5. All right.
It's not a 10 type car for me. I don't think.
See, it is for me. I think it's very forgiving.
Bashability.
I want a 9 on that. You got 10.
It gets a 10.
10 from you. Nice.
Raceability. We still haven't officially raced it.
Mr. Manning, how's it going? Oh, Mrs. Manning, how's it going? G Manning RC, how's it going, dude?
I think raceability remains at a 7 until we actually race it.
It's got potential, but we haven't done anything with it, have we? So
I mean, you can tell by the way it handles it. Yeah. Decent. But
it's going to be up there with the 8S.
Tradability?
Again, I mean, most of the ones I see for sale are £1,000 to £1,100.
How many have you seen?
7, 8. So I saw one recently for £1,200 and it had batteries with it. So eBay's not a great one, but yeah, you can try it. I've noticed eBay's
See that? There's one there.
Okie dokie.
2.
Oh, right,
3.
okay. You see, 1,200. Look. Not saying that they're gonna get that 1,200. Don't get me wrong.
So that's not. There's 3 straight away. They're just.
Not many people sell them on eBay because of how big they are. And
else is there?
Beyond RC, how are you going to be driving it, mate? Because the Super Baja rate is amazing, don't get me wrong. However, this thing is something special in comparison. So it depends on what sort of thing you'll be doing with it, mate.
There's one there.
And yeah, it's massively different to the X-Max. It's a Kraton 8S with the durability of the X-Max.
So it's taken me 2 minutes to find 4 for sale.
And they're at reasonable prices as well, so...
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm happy with an 8, yeah.
Wrenchability?
X-Max all day long, so yeah. 8. Sometimes it gets a bit sticky. What's the X-Max on?
I think it's pretty similar. 7.
I'll give it an 8 because you don't have that... do you know, like the frame inside the X-Max, which you have to take out to sort that out? That's not in there, you know.
So you're going for 8?
I'll go for an 8.
That officially puts it our 3rd best basher.
Does it really?
It's on 100.
Ooh,
100
ooh, there
so
we
if
go.
We go over here. Oh crap, where we go?
Yeah, Beyond RC, it's absolutely fantastic, mate.
It's 0.5 behind the K8.
Oh, and it is officially our 3rd best vehicle so far.
Bin you off.
Yeah. It's just knocked the Slash 4x4 out of the top 3.
100
As far as bashers go, guys, we got the Kraton 6S EXB, which is fantastic. And then we have the Kraton 8S, which is only a 0.5 ahead.
There you go.
Ooh.
You should be able to see that a bit
Look at that.
clearer. There you go. That's an interesting top 5, isn't it?
Ah, yes, he was crusty. You are right. He was the baby to this one. Do you remember? Manning was driving the Max. I think you ran him over, didn't you? Yeah, I think you did. Was it? You ran over the body?
Yeah, no, I hit him in the air.
Oh, you hit him in the air. Oh, that's right, yeah.
He was going one way and I was going the other, or something, I think.
Yeah.
No, we were both going the same way. He jumped.
It clipped, didn't it? Yeah,
because I was
clipped,
going faster, I ploughed through him.
Played through. Got away with words. That's right, yeah. Michael, how's it going, buddy? We're good, mate. Thank you.
That's a tight top 5, though, isn't it? I mean,
it is a good top 5.
2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 2 points.
Yeah.
Between them.
It does show, though, just how special that SCX6 is, in my opinion.
Right, let's go back over here. Let's change the colour of that.
Yeah, it's got to have a new colour, isn't it? Do we have the FTX Super Forza yet? We don't, mate. We have looked at it.
And let's
It is a good-looking car.
There we go. So,
Mr. Drury, how's it going, bud?
there's an update for you guys. Brilliant top 5. It's an interesting one.
It is a very, yeah. I think it's a very open top 5 as well.
K6 EXB, SCX6, K8 EXB, XRT, and slash 4x4.
Would you believe where we started, though, and how things have changed with armour, that we'd have 2 armours in the top 3?
No.
I mean, they've come a long way, though, in that sense, I think, with their EXB range. Massively so.
Well, they did until they started regressing by making it all ready to
Yeah,
run.
it's a bit odd, isn't it? Yeah. But then that's because they got
like,
into bed
hey,
with...
this is working.
Yeah. So let's
stop that.
Let's stick a crappy system in it and charge you an extra $500.
The new Red Cat Machete.
That looks odd. Michael, I'd love to try something like that, mate. It's half the price, though, to be fair.
I'm not sure how I'm feeling.
It's a 1/6 scale. It's big. It's a 6S, I believe. I've had a good look at it. However, over here, mate, we are not getting parts for something like that.
Make that a bit smaller.
I think Red Cat in itself have got a good range of vehicles.
There you go. That's a bit better. So,
I do think I'd have that other Red Cat still, if we had supply over here.
You reckon?
Mm.
I'm getting EXB vibes from the. Why can't I
Yeah.
go up?
Yeah, they've definitely worked on it.
From the bumper as well.
Mm-hmm. I do find
6S.
they're very good at
Direct replacement to the shredder.
Oh, there you go. I do find they're very good at getting close to something, though, but steering away from lawsuits. Do you get what I mean?
It's a legally safe replica.
Yeah, it is very... Their team have got it just right, I think.
Beefy gears.
Yeah, beyond RC,
All-terrain
mate.
tyres.
Red Cat in the UK, I think, would be a massive, massive thing. I think it would definitely push out things like
They had to tell you that the
Co-Rally.
transmission was single speed.
It's a very beginner sort of base company, though, in that
I'm
sense.
definitely getting EXB vibes from
Yeah.
that bumper.
Yeah, but look at those tyres. That's XRT. They went for the
yeah,
shorter tread
yeah.
pattern, is what I'm saying, like.
Hobby wing.
Yeah.
Mod 1 gears.
Yeah. I like this as well, though.
That looks like armour.
Yeah.
3 diffs, spline drive
Yep.
shafts. 17mm hubs.
It is fully modified shredder. Yeah. Apparently, Michael, the shredder was pretty good, apart from it destroyed the diffs and gears and things. So, in theory, they might be on something.
Body armour and tethered clips.
I do like the body as well. It looks pretty cool.
Front rear diff complete, £25.
See, that's a bargain. Absolute bargain.
Just a shame it would cost you like 4 times that to get it over.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Well, it did, didn't it? I mean, I bought £100 worth
Traxxas.
of parts for... What was the vehicle at?
$6.92.
What was it? Red Cat?
Kaiju.
Kaiju. Bought £100 worth of stuff for the Kaiju. I had to pay another £100 in shipping. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, what is the TC Asuga? Beyond RC's asking about it, B.
The what?
It's a TC Asuga. A-S-U-G-A.
See. Didn't someone say the Asuga earlier was the...
Co-Rally.
Yeah. Right, I'm just gonna...
Manning said, bedtime for now. Catch you later. See you later, dude. He said the XRT for him, mate. Mate, the XRT is amazing. You've seen it firsthand. It's an absolute beast.
Yeah, Team Co Rally. TC.
Ah, TC. There you go.
Is there something else I can help?
Shh. Co Rally Asuga. There you go. It's a new buggy. Ah, it's that very boxy looking one, wasn't it? I like the blue.
Friends wheel spin.
Wheel spinner got them, haven't they?
£339.
Oh, is that like a plastic setup, like chassis wise, or is it metal?
It's quite big though.
That's good, isn't that? That metal chassis, it is, isn't it?
Hobby wing.
That's not bad for the money.
A lot of car there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Some Badland knockoffs.
You're talking that's like hobo sort of like setup ready, isn't it? I do like the colour of it as well, mate. That's looking alright, guys, that.
Not many pictures of the
4mm chassis, 7075 apparently. And
bigger,
Beyond RC said it's bigger than a 1.8, yeah. Ready to run and a roller apparently. You got a roller on there.
70% parts compatibility with existing 1.8 scale models, even though it's bigger.
Yeah.
How have they managed that? I suppose it'd only be like drive shafts.
Like drive shafts, arms
aren't compatible.
Yeah, it's like a wide
3
max
mil
kit maybe.
thick aluminium chassis with protective guards.
4mm tuned pistons, 5mm thick.
16mm bore threaded shocks. 5mm thick CNC aluminium front and rear towers.
Ah, right. It says Beyond RC said it's £500 for the ready to run.
8mm thick aluminium suspension pin holders secured by 8 4mm mounting screws.
Damn.
They've gone to town on that.
Yeah. So the 330, that's the roller then.
584, 210 tall, 370 wide. Mod 1 gears. That's not. That's a lot of car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
339.
That's the roller there. Though.
Right. Okay.
So, come on, let's go.
Parts are a bit difficult to get hold of here in the UK. Only issue, I sold the Skeeter 4S recently, still without a bumper mount, which was out of stock in the UK since release. That's another big thing, isn't it? I think Hardcore had issues with his Team Co Rally, didn't he? And it got to the point of where he just gave up on it. January 2022. Damn.
Ouch.
That's mad. Yeah, that's right. Beyond RC, yeah, I just said he gave up on it, yeah. It's absolutely madness. That's basically our issue with the Kaiju though, isn't it? Some of these cars look fantastic, but if you can't get the stuff to keep them running, it's pointless.
Do you remember that time the Kaiju though broke because it fell off of a ramp? It was only like knee height as well though, wasn't it?
You did, yeah.
Snapped one of the what was it? The upper A arm or something.
Mm-hmm.
Snapped it.
That's right, yeah.
Alistair's got hardcores now.
He did, yeah. He had the Kronos off him, yeah. But Alistair likes it from what I'm pretty sure you're happy with your Kronos, aren't you, mate? That's it. I mean, it's everyone's different in the way they use their cars, you know.
Like, we absolutely love this car.
Yeah.
We could go and give it to Dave right now. Dave would absolutely hate it.
It's because it would never run for him, I bet. that over there, the laser nut is a perfect example. It's like every time he took it out, he broke something. So,
do you remember that time we got
I put it together
3 or 4 runs under his belt? We're like, yeah, Dave, just have a quick run, see what you were missing. You gave him the controller, it lasted 30 seconds. We were like, what is going on?
Oh my god.
Yo, Garfy.
How's it go, Gurfy? Oh, the poor sod, man. He was a broken man with that thing, though, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? We felt bad getting it off him. He virtually paid us to take it.
Yeah.
The poor sod. So
And
funny.
that crawler hanging out there on the wall.
Yeah.
This...
That had a boot for it, didn't it?
Where's my hand going? There. Right there. You can just about see the bottom of it. That is a Komodo?
Yeah, it was, yeah, the Komodo.
G-made Komodo, the kit. Yep. And he despised it that much, he literally broke it and then gave it to us.
As I said, we all like different things, hence so much choice out there. They handle great, but are fragile. Yeah, sounds, yeah. Like I said, mate, I mean, if you're not throwing it stupidly, though, I mean, I bet it's a great truck and it'll last you for as long as you need it. So
it's the same as our LMT, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any snow. It has been snowing majority of the day.
But nothing's settling because it's a little bit wet here.
It's not going to amount to anything, but we have got a fair amount of snow that has fallen today.
Spoke to Co-Rally and it's a UK distributor issue. Don't know why Co-Rally can't sort that.
I spoke to Dave a couple of days ago and Co-Rally kept deleting his post about parts. That is amusing.
It says it all though, doesn't it, eh? We're not going to sort it out, but we're also going to delete any negativity about it.
That is quite amusing.
Dave gave him a massive box of spares with it as well, though, Co-Rally. Co-Rally sent him all the spares to try and butter him up.
Butter him up.
Bless. Yeah, it's just madness, isn't it? What's the worst car we've had in that sense? I want to say it's the Outcast.
What, that breaks all the time?
Is my lemon is the Outcast, and I mean all Outcast. That Outcast I had originally, that silvery grey thing. I took it out every time I took it. Do you remember we broke on sand? And I didn't jump it. I was driving along and
the drive shaft fell out.
The wheel just buckled and the drive shaft fell out. I got down to it and all the plastic snapped. It is just so bad. And I wanted to like that car, so I'd spent so much money on it and kept putting it back into good condition, and every time it broke.
That's why it's an Outcast. How you doing, Sean?
That was painful.
It was Sean, not me. Your ORC is okay, but postage is high if you only want small bits.
Yeah, it can be. Sometimes it's as expensive as a part you need, isn't it? How's it going, Sean? You good, mate?
Oink.
I've used URC a few times, but only when I'm in a pinch and I need to get some stuff.
In a bit of a pinch.
Yeah.
In a predicament. $110% getting the machete.
Michael, are you UK based, Michael?
Should we have a look? No, he's New York, I think.
Oh, is he? You're going to see how much it costs to get over it.
Machete. Yes, I am. From Red Cat themselves.
I thought it was a machete.
We do not currently ship to this country on orders below 135. Okay, that's
okay. So it's got to be over that. That's great.
We are over 135, so thank you. £465.84 just for the car.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad though. That's a lot of car for the money.
That's a hell of a lot.
That's a lot of car for the money. £485. I would.
So,
if that was in the UK, I'd be snapping one up now. I'll tell you.
I've got to fill out all this just to find out that I'm not going to get one.
Imagine if you accidentally buy it. It's $4.99 shipping.
Remortgage my grandkid's house.
Yeah, Michael's got 110% get the machine. The Kaiju, Alistair, I sold it, mate, because I could not get the parts to keep it running.
To ship it.
So I had an absolute
Giggle.
buttload of parts with it, but it just kept breaking. And it cost me a fortune to get those parts over. So what I did, well, the car was running and well, I had a few spare parts for it. I offloaded it to some guy in the UK, and as far as I know, he loves it. So
Continue to shipping. Right, so what did I say? It was 480. So
yeah, 485 was it?
interesting.
What does it say?
The items you've added can't be shipped to your address.
What are they? Traxxas?
So that's even less eventful than I thought it was going to be, which is...
But Sean, that's it, mate. I mean, we're just on about the Red Cat Machete now, and they won't post it to us. However, I've tried to buy stuff from them in the past. I think it was 300 plus for the Kaiju, wasn't it?
It was like 350 or something, which
And
was
they
an
want-
absolute steal.
And they wanted 375 for postage. We got it through
Alistair and Beyond have just
JJ,
asked
didn't
what
we?
happened to the Kaiju.
Yeah, I said about the Kaiju. I sold that when it was up and running and I had enough parts to keep it running. I sold it with all the parts to someone. And like I said, I think as far as I know, they're absolutely loving it.
It was a fun car whilst it was
It was a
running.
great little car. Because it was plastic again. It was quite light as well. And like I said, if I knew I could get the parts, because they were cheap as chips, mind. The diffs were cheap. The plastic bits were cheap. Do you remember I built?
Should be half the price in sterling.
Do you remember we were waiting on the steering thing that broke?
Yeah, you made it out of
And
carbon.
I made one out of carbon.
Out
And
of a
that.
carbon battery tray.
And then when the one turned up from JJ, I was like, the carbon one's staying. It was so good. It was sweet.
What wheels or tyres are you running on your X-Max?
We no longer have the X-Max, mate. We have the XRT, and we are running the Kraton 8S Copperheads. No, Copperheads 2, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new versions, yeah.
The Luis uphills were good though.
Yeah, they were
were
very
given a
good.
set of them to test out
We
a couple of
tested them,
weeks
didn't we?
ago.
Yeah. And they worked really well.
JJ, probably the cheapest way to go.
It was Sean, to be fair, mate, but when I ordered all the parts from him, it still cost me best part of £100 to get them shipped over here, mate. So I made sure I spent about 100, 120 quid on parts, which cost me best part of £200 to get here. So it was just one of those things. You know you're going to break more of a certain thing, and I just couldn't. We just couldn't do it. So I'm running Outcast 8S tyres and rims. Yeah, see, I love the backflips, mate. I think the backflips probably be the next set to go on there. You happy with that? Like the idea of that?
Yes.
God, you're so boring. What do you want then? Yeah, exactly. Find some and we'll put them on.
You need to remember, crawling is king.
Mate, we do. Yeah, Luis wheels and tyres, mate, are pretty good.
Yeah, they weren't all that bad to be fair. MX-43, but way too heavy. Yeah, we were expecting gears to be melting with the cop heads on it, but to be fair,
It's got the new ones
it
in
hasn't
mind.
done too bad.
We got the 1.5 mod gears in there now, haven't we? And to be fair, we had some big landings as well, didn't we? And no issues with gearing, so that was a big plus. Big plus. So I hated the gearing. The gearing is, to me, it shouldn't destroy the way it was.
Yeah, Traxxas metals are pretty doo-doo.
It is, yeah.
As we found out with the gears in the past.
Yeah.
As we found out with the sledge chassis.
Dean's sledge mine, that thing moved, didn't it? And then we got the EXB out and realised, yeah, it was fast. However,
have you seen the new Proline mashers? Do you think they're worth the money?
no. Have a look.
What mashers we chatting on?
What size mashers are they? Ormi RC. Is it Ormi RC? My eyes are going a bit funky.
Proline mashers.
I've seen someone that had them. That's the big boys, yeah.
X-Max.
They look good.
They do, actually.
I like the look of them.
Assuming we're still talking about the X-Max here.
You want about the big ones, buddy? 24 mil.
I'm quite liking the look of them, to be fair. That's on a K8, though, isn't it?
Oh, I do like that body, mind.
Yeah.
Do you not? That
It's
red and white looks nice.
X-Max. Is that an X-Max? That is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's X-Max, yeah. All day long, mate.
What shocks have they got on that?
God knows, it's Proline, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've probably got their special super duper funky ones on. Sean said 155s.
A futuristic tread and sidewall detail. That's not doing me.
I bet they'd be fleshy enough to get some decent backflips.
Standard 1/5. Blah 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 blah.
HP belted tyres.
Highest performance large scale tyre and wheel combo ever conceived.
That's a big claim.
How do you
That is a big claim.
How do you claim that exactly?
JMRCs, how's it going, dude?
Lightweight. I'm calling doo-doo.
We'd have
They're
to weigh
extremely
the tyres.
durable. So product weight 724 grams. Where's the wheels for this one? The coppers. Copper.
They're on the thick side.
Oh, it's the wrong car.
Yeah, we got 17s there though.
What?
Try weigh one of them, see what that's like.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
Caitlin, chuck me the scales.
What?
The scales, man. There's no water out here.
Yeah, there is, mate. It's right in front of you.
Right.
It's like being at the seaside and saying, "Where's the sand?"
We'll be eating it and carry on.
Ooh.
Why am I weighing a 6S wheel?
Because you'll get a rough idea of what kind of weight we're talking
It's
about.
double the weight.
Of that, yeah. There you go.
That doesn't give you any comparison.
We'll go and get one
That
of the
is
others.
3.5 times the weight of a crawler wheel.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell you anything, Jimbo.
God. They're a lot lighter than stock. There we go. Ormi's on it. Ormi, am I ruining your name, or is it an abbreviation of something, or
I
ORMY?
won't lie though, I am somewhat intrigued at them.
They do look good, don't they? What I like about these as well,
£160 for all four though. What, 170?
yeah, I'm done with that.
That's a bit.
That's a lot of cash, isn't it?
Dear, isn't it? Reviews. Q&A.
Ormi, you've just made it worse. he's Ormskirk. Ormskirk? Ormski. Ormskirk RC.
Ermagerd.
Well, if I'm destroying your name,
Yo,
mate, I don't
JM.
mean it. Happy to have you in, dude. XRT machete slugs, I think one or two more. I don't know what that means. Slugs? I need another juice, but I think
I'm still too cold to finish the drink that I got.
I reckon Harvey should come down and make me a cup of tea.
Liverpool.
Ah, right. In all fairness, then, with a Liverpudlian accent, mate, you're going to destroy everyone's name, aren't you?
How do you know he's got a Liverpool accent? He might be
true.
from Glasgow and he moved down to Liverpool. Or 10 miles outside of it.
God, but that'd be a culture shock, wouldn't it?
Starting to get back into nitro. So much fun when there's a group racing them at the track.
Yeah, I bet, mate. I'll tell you what, I'd need some earplugs though. So, do you remember when we was at Paddlesworth and you and Logan were jumping it? Mr. Trigger Happy. He was like, we get backflip like that. Just like, it looked like there was a wasp coming at you.
Yeah, it was really weird, wasn't it? Because the rear wheels weren't moving. The front was like...
It was like the wheels just moved along like that with the whole thing flapping around, wasn't it? Bless him. That was good. That was funny. You got any projects on the go?
Two-wheel drive is proper weird to jump.
It is massively weird, yeah.
Flip.
We're just going to be getting everything back up into running state, guys. And hopefully getting out and getting some more videos now. Billy's got a sexy new camera, hasn't he, B?
I do.
He's got a beautiful new camera.
I'm going to have to order some more batteries for it, though.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you might have some more money to do that. See?
Yerp.
Did you get snow today? Say, mate, it was just really wet and sleety. Nothing's really stayed on the floor, so I wish we did, but it ain't happening for us, I don't think.
Views on the DR8.
On the DR8?
Now, I was categorically against the DR8 for so long, and it wasn't until we actually saw one in motion and saw what it could take and saw what it was capable of doing that, to be fair, we both underestimated it massively. But I was stood there, I was like, if one of them comes up cheap,
I think
we're getting it.
Yeah, I do think that's the case, isn't it? Yeah, I do think that's the case. I mean, the parts are so cheap for it as well.
What are you doing?
He says with all the upgrades, they're an absolute tank for the money. Krusty said, is that the Sony camera, B?
Yes, sir. It is.
Alistair's still got T-Max's, Jato, Nitro 4Tech, HPI RS4, a Revo 3.3, Kyosho MP9, and toys for all occasions. Nice, mate.
There you go. That do be on the nice new camera.
Sean said, make it, build it, will be cheaper. Yeah, we order a lot from Make It Build It, mate, but wheel spin, we can't fault, mate. You give them a quick ring, and they are brilliant chasing stuff up for us
today,
and getting it sent out the same day. Absolutely amazing at that.
We had about 8 inches today. That's what she said. Yeah, it was a bit too wet to measure.
To be fair, if we get 8 inches down here, my wife's going to think we got 16.
ZV-1, excellent little camera, just a few extra batteries.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got my eye on a couple of batteries, but I don't want to order the wrong ones.
What's the battery life on them?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. But there are options, because you can get the handheld thing as well, which basically acts as a power bank.
Oh, right, okay, like, yeah.
Yeah. Do you use drones at all for filming? We have done before. We don't own a drone.
No.
We've wanted one, but never got round to it.
It was one of those things, it's almost like they're amazing, but at the same time, would we have used it enough to get the full benefit from it?
But yeah, Dave's got a drone, and when he used to come out with us a fair bit, he'd bring it along. So we've used them to film before, but no, we don't often.
Get some great videos, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got some really good clips with the drone before.
Yeah, definitely. 3 inches, says Michael.
Now my favourite is the little 360 camera. That thing is just incredible.
Got some good clips from that again from the weekend, wasn't it? It doesn't miss anything, does it?
Nope.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice.
The audio isn't amazing on it, but to be fair, we use it predominantly for shorts and things like that, so the audio isn't a massive issue.
Drones are a little bit something to vids, but a pain to set up and position, etc. Only bring mine out in the summer. Yeah, that's exactly what Dave does, really, isn't it?
To be fair, that was exactly why we bought the 360 camera when we did the mountain climbs.
Yeah.
It was like, you get a decent selfie stick, you stick it on your shoulder, and it's like third person.
We genuinely thought about buying a drone, but then went for the 360 kind of, because it would get more use, didn't we?
Yeah. Dino screaming in that video. It was a bit close, wasn't it? Should we have a...
I'll tell you what, I felt awful, but I'm so used to being around Billy, like where he's looking for that as well, and you just got to be so careful.
Krusty, I'm going to bring you up on the gram of Insta. Krusty.
Are you stealing his footage, B?
I am, actually. I'd have to watch through it though, because I don't know which one it's in. So you get comments.
That's all right. There's some decent sends though, weren't there? Guy to track.
There you go, first one.
Oh, you got it.
Right, so let's close that. Reopen it. Have a mooch at this, guys.
So stable, aren't they? Oof.
It's a wee bit close, that
It was.
a wee bit close.
Alistair said a guy at a track hovered his over a triple for footage and a K6 clouted it at a full chat. There's not much left.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit upset at that, but
you run those risks,
play
don't you?
stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
That's it. Look at this bad boy, guys. I took this out of the K8 before we went down to see Krusty.
Autofocus right there. That's
beautiful, isn't it?
Top tier.
That was wicked. Look, he's nailing it.
iPhone for the win.
Don't tell that, Dave. Dave get cross.
Yeah, well, who cares what Dave thinks?
Oh, Rob's back in. You skiving, mate? This, mate, we took it to it was a bike track, wasn't it, really? And it had a bit of a wonky landing. However, it didn't break. It dented, it bent all that, and the arms twisted. However, they didn't actually snap or anything. So it was an absolute beast. No, Krusty, this one happened the time we came out with you before, mate.
Can you plug my phone in, please?
When we went to the bike ramp place.
I don't know what
There it is.
percentage on that. Sterling work.
Excuse me, guys. There we go.
If you could stop
Tingling.
dangling everything, that'd be brilliant. Latest beyond.
See you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, mate.
RPM arms do that to my K8.
Yeah, again, the K8 had the RPM arms and they didn't snap on that occasion. So who knows, man? I don't know. The red ones it just killed me how much they got destroyed.
It was a bit.
It's upsetting.
Mucho depresso, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I love the red. Hey?
Look at him.
I love the red colour on it. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's just a shame it happened like that, really. Part of me wants to try another set of reds. That's what I'm like. That's the trouble.
Yeah, but you stupid.
I know. 15 quid they were in the end, so it's not too bad, is it? Shall I put some like blue ones on there, just for the giggles? Have some red and blue.
Yeah, that's the one, Krusty. Quite impressive, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. Is anyone out this week, guys? Or are you still suffering with the weather like we are? It's just cold, drizzly, miserable. Like me.
Story of your life.
I know. Pretty much. I'm still glueless at the moment as well.
Glueless or clueless?
Both. I ordered the Shugu instead because the other stuff wasn't obviously turning up, and even that hasn't turned up.
Define cold. Below warm.
Yeah. Not like warm.
Here, upper 20s. Yeah, but that's like Fahrenheit or something, isn't it?
Yeah, which here would probably be like -10.
So for you, upper 60s is too cold.
Alistair said, crawling for him, the chimney needs a good run, a little run.
Yeah, we're gonna get this back on the chimney.
We're gonna go a little bit
Have a
back
bit of
to
bit of a play around with that, and make it a bit more scale. Get some stickers on it, make it look all nice, fresh.
Are you gonna go with a chimney written across it again, or?
I don't know. I don't want it to look the same, but.
What about doing it like with a mountain range or something on the side on the door?
Yeah, I might have a look for some different stickers, but yeah, that's the plan.
Paul's charging for a quick bash tomorrow. -20°C. There you go.
Keeping mini box stock, little underdog never fails to surprise.
Yeah, fair enough. I put 4 sets of packs through the Vitavon K8 today, testing some more parts for them bloody 4 packs in an hour. Wasn't hanging out right. Nice. Flying through it. Gurfy, do you get much snow then, mate? I'm a bit disappointed we've had no snow, Sal.
I'm impressed we've had snow, to be fair. I'm a simple man.
If we get some snow, I'm whacking some wheels on that, get some batteries in, we'll take that over the park or something. That was his first time out, wasn't it, in the snow?
I know. Be like a trip down memory lane, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Back to the good old days.
Back to reality. A little snow in Essex, nothing much though. Ah, Rob was cheating, wasn't he? 20°F, yeah. (10 to 25 centimeters overnight and high winds). It's coming in sideways then, isn't it?
Winds are a killer. Wind is the worst.
When we took the mini
ever.
one out, the TRX4M, we got out the car.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so cold.
Like, no, we're going. Put it away straight. Like, it didn't even touch the ground, did it?
It was absolutely freezing, wasn't it? We haven't really got any bits, Krusty, to minute. I'm still waiting on the servo for the XRT. I do have, where is it? Here we go. This is here. So that will sort out the where's the part number on it? There we go. That'll sort out the steering, hopefully. Because at the moment it is hot glued in.
It is glued hot.
Yeah. So we're going to run without that wing, do you reckon, for a bit? See how we get on with it. I'll have to find a way of wedging that wheelie bar down now, I reckon.
Not the same as the X-Max. I think it is.
It is the same, mate. Yeah, same servo as the X-Max, and it doesn't come with the all metal geared one though. I think it's about 60 quid for this one, and it's about £100 for the all metal geared one, which, to be fair, is still not great anyway. So we're gonna go for. I've ordered, I think it's 70. I want to say it's 60 or 70 kilo servo. But it's a standard size.
Alice has said, what's the next purchase?
To be fair,
you think we should get?
Yeah, me and Billy were a bit like, there's nothing on the horizon at the moment, so that is why we went and got the brand new camera.
Besides the Super Vorza.
The Super Vorza is the one we both looked at, and
it doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't.
But I don't think it'll be a car to keep anyway.
No.
So if we do get one, it won't be long before we kind of get at least a percentage of that money back anyway. So
yeah. Bigfoot Customs make mounts for the XRT wing, I believe.
Might be worth a look.
Bigfoot Customs.
Indeed, I'll have a mooch. But yeah, in terms of next purchase,
Mache.
No. No.
Mate, if I knew we could get the parts. The thing is, we need some wheels. So I think that would... I do like that body.
That's a bit tasty.
It is, isn't it?
MT 10.2.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Madwagon. Oh,
No.
that's hideous.
It looks
£400.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
They got super excited, and I don't think it's worth it. What about the hired version of the TRX4, that like pickup thing?
Let's go high to low.
Have you seen that?
Jesus Christ, £5,000. No, thank you. Let's start at the X-Max.
Would you get the MT10 version 2? No, I don't think we get the version 2, mate. Basically, it is virtually the same.
There's
other
no
than
real
electrics.
need to.
So ours works fine. I do like the body though. It looks nice.
XRT or the AS Outcast.
What would I choose?
The Honcho's £10 cheaper.
Yeah.
Super Rockway, I do like that thing.
Super Rockway has always been a nice one.
UDR.
What was that there?
That
What is that?
RC 4-wheel drive 110 monster truck. £1,000.
That is ridiculous. It's twice the price of an LMT.
And smaller.
What were they smoking when that came out?
Oh, it's RC 4-wheel drive, isn't it? Chocolate. Kyosho, Super Rockway, XO1.
The XO1s, I've seen a few of them going for like 300 quid.
TRX6 Hauler.
Nope.
Sledge. Outcast 6S Ready to Run. Italian.
Nope.
Infraction. ASEXB. Felony. Fireteam.
No.
Savage.
The Savage I like, but I think it's expensive.
Yeah, I couldn't justify it.
Yeah, the Savage I like. I do think it's expensive.
Page 2. TLR Typhoon. Oh, you can buy the TRS4 with the tracks.
Yeah. How about MT Sport Plus 2 that doesn't exist?
Yeah. Got told off about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
SCX 10.3. Capra. Capra could be on the cards.
Oh, yes. Ah, the 118.
Laser nut. Yeah. Hoss.
The Forza.
Super Forza. Would like
They
one
do
of
look
them as
nice.
well,
Yeah, they do look nice.
£500 is a lot of money for it. $480 for a Capra though.
Mm-hmm.
No thank
We
you.
bought the though, didn't we? And we had it sent from America.
Good old JJ.
Mm-hmm.
I think we paid about £200 for it.
Yeah, that was bargain. That was.
HPI WR8, MT8, Vendetta.
The MT8 was such a disappointment from what people have said.
Outback Tracker 450.
See you later, Thompson. Catch you next time, mate. Get the 118 Capra. Upsets so many scale 110 rigs. It's awesome. Alistair absolutely loves it. I like that, but look at that price, mate.
Oh, no.
That price is shocking.
It is a bit.
It doesn't deserve that price.
A bit on the spenny side, isn't it?
It is madness. I appreciate what they're doing and they're bringing their A game. Don't get me wrong.
They've definitely brought their A game.
But you can't. You need to get that backing behind you before you pumping out them prices, man. It's a cool looking truck.
I don't know, man. Where was we at?
What about some co-rally stuff?
Nah.
No. Doesn't tickle your pickle.
Hyper VT.
Nah.
K4 V2.
I'd see. The one we saw looked good.
It did.
It did look
it
good.
Didn't make me want one.
They've kind of ruined it though, haven't they? The new Capra with rear steer looks capable.
Komodo.
Saw the FTX in a shop. Looks shocking. Not worth the money. That's what. Yeah, Alistair. Yeah. I mean, they've got some seriously high prices. But
when it was announced, everyone was like, "Oh, this is going to be something special." See, $360 for the Capra kit.
Yeah, that's madness, isn't it?
Absolutely not. Would I be paying that?
I think it's new anyway.
Associate Unicorn. I do like that, but
Yeah.
$350 for a 10 scale brushed car.
Yeah, it's a high, isn't it? I mean, if you're going to spend $350 now, I think I'd go and get the XLR thing.
They can justify that now, though.
Because he's not around.
Yeah.
No, that's not justification. I'm sorry. That's
I
exploitation.
mean, no, yeah, from them. But I mean, like, if you bought that and then it was going second hand, brand new, people would be paying stupid money
I see that. But again, it's in bad taste in my eyes.
Fortec, I wouldn't mind one of them. The Supra.
The Fortec looks so good. Yeah, the new version, the 2.0 one.
Sen.
No, it looks awful.
Yeah, I'm not keen on it. It's a very acquired taste, isn't it?
No, I thought that was the thing, man, with Fortec. Where are we looking? So
Tamiya Landfrieda.
maybe the new 114 Nitro. What's that one, Michael?
Earth is that?
That is a mess. That's what that is.
That's a Tamiya. £320.
I know you're not a fan of rear steer J, but it works. Cresty, yeah, no, I definitely see where some of the crawlers with a rear steer, mate, you get some serious climbing angles. I do think it takes away some of the enjoyment of making a vehicle go where it isn't meant to. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm not a fan of like the super competition rigs. Do you know what I mean, B? With a tiny little like compartment in the middle, the massive wheels which are flat.
But in fairness, the Capra is like a scale in like Ohio or Utah or something. You get those cars.
You totally do. Yeah,
like the Moab and everything.
Yeah. However, if I was over there, I'd be doing it with like a 1940s Jeep, which is modified to crap, and do stuff like that. That would be my idea of. Gurfy said he likes the look of the new Element crawler.
The new one? What's the new one? Quantum RX Flux 260. Well, 270.
GBRC, I've just emailed you. What, you emailed us, mate? Krusty said the LCG rig. Yes, mate, yeah. Michael said it could be a 112. Oh, you're on about the nitro, dude? Look at these like bug things from Tamiya. They
250.
Yeah. Just don't do it for me. That Jimny thing, that FMS thing, what's that? That's meant to be really scale.
It does look pretty scale.
I was looking at them. It does look pretty cool. It's like it's basically a large version of the Kyosho thing we got. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, mate. I will get Billy to have a look. GB said he's just emailed you, B.
900 grams. All right, mate. I'll have a look when we finish.
Michael says $170 for a 112 nitro. So you might be coming up on that.
What is it?
What is it, Michael?
A purple mad fan. Didn't know they did.
That's all right, Gaines. No problem. Nice to have you back. Traxxas Stampede. That's going back.
Look at that.
No, mate. No. Don't look at that. Those things shouldn't even be made.
This. That is a work of art.
Yeah, but look at that price.
It is a bit spenny, but...
If we got that, we'd have to buy the track as well, though.
Just look at that.
Have you seen the track, though?
Yeah. You get them on AliExpress for like 20 quid.
The tracks look amazing. He's not sure what it is, B. He's just said there's a new Nitro out for a 170-ish. But again, I think that'd be in dollarinos. If you got a Subaru, I'd have to get something like a Lancia or something.
There it is.
So yeah, there is one of them available. And I don't know whether it is...
220 now.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather get one second hand.
Yeah, I do, yeah. I think so. I love the cage. Yeah. It looks pretty cool, like that mind.
Yeah, I think I prefer it without the panels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that really stands out as a potential.
It would be an interesting one to take that out and about whilst we've got TRX4M out as well. You know, comparing the two. You good, Dan? So you're getting into these lower end ones, and I just do not see us using any of them really.
No.
I'll have to have a look at that, mate, Michael. I'm not quite sure what you're on by, dude. Yeah, Krusty said 118. He couldn't pay that much for a 118. It's a lot of dollar.
That's what I mean. I mean, when you've got that there as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is so good though, isn't it? Eh? That little El Paso thing is amazing.
When so you're done your day. TRX 4M.
I do think that was worth the money, though. That I don't know what to say about
I reckon
that.
you could have some good fun with that.
Do you reckon? 170 though.
It's not a car I'd ever buy, but I reckon you could have some good fun.
What
with
would you do though? Build a little track for it or something? Or...
Nah, that'd be like take it over the park sort of thing, wouldn't it? Rock Hobby 80
I love
scale.
that. I've seen a few of them.
That ain't bad.
Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? If you watch a little clip of it though as well, it moves really well.
$1 kilo plastic servo. Bruh. Might as well just not.
Have you seen the Losi Razor? The RZR thing?
Yes.
What's your opinion?
No.
I prefer Hemi-Storms. It has to be said.
See if wheel spin I've got on it.
And it wouldn't surprise me if you could probably build one like Hemi-Storm did, cheaper than Losi have brought theirs out. Here it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that.
If you could pull the trigger and you had another, like a mate with another one, I can imagine they'd be quite fun racing around. You know?
It's just going to roll everywhere.
However, yeah, you are going to be limited on how you drive it.
Brushed? Was it brushless?
I'm not sure, mate, to be fair.
3S Lipos. Brushless. It's going to roll everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Alistair said, can't seem to get into the on-road cars, got a few, and the infraction is the only one I enjoy, but £60 in tyres every time it goes out puts me off. Yeah, I totally agree, Alistair. We were very limited with what we did with the Felony, and that's where we ended up offloading that one. See you later, Mr. Ivanov. Catch you later, mate.
Yeah, I think the only car that I'd go out and spend some money on, I think, would be the Capra or the Super Forza.
Okay. Would you pay the going rate for the Super Forza? What is it, 500 quid?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be happy like to buy.
Not necessarily happy.
No, but you'd be willing to spend that.
Knowing that, well, assuming that it wouldn't be a car to stay. So.
Okay.
Within however long, we'd have a portion of that money back.
So would that not be another one that you'd possibly look at a second-hand version then? Because you'd almost
if there was a second-hand one about, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. See, that's the difference when, like, we talk to people on here. Sometimes it's interesting to know what you'd be willing to buy new for, or would you rather get a second-hand version? Because some cars I look at, like some of the bashers and things, I'm like, for the money that they go in second hand, you get £100 off or whatever. It's like, and the way people treat some of them, it's like, yeah, I think I'd rather spend the £100 getting a new one that we only bash. Do you know what I mean? And it's because some of it can go really badly, can it?
Really bad.
Yeah.
Like that Razor, but what use is it? Looks delicate.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the best part about it is the body, and how is that going to last?
Nope. Where would you use the Super Forza? I think that'd be more of a car park.
Yeah. We could set up a track. Yeah. I'll tell you what I wouldn't mind doing is going down to some of the like holiday parks and getting onto the tracks after hours and stuff. You know?
Bought 2 used cars off a buddy.
Yeah, Paul, that's what I mean, mate. I bet you kind of knew what was what with him as well, though, you know? You see him driving it, you see how he drives it. I'm more than happy to buy second hand, depending on what type of vehicle it is. We had some really good experience getting some second hand ones, haven't we?
Do you remember that Stampede I bought? A brushless 4x4 Stampede. It was like £200 or something, and it came with a toolbox as well, full of spares.
Yeah, it's mad, wasn't it?
Didn't we sell the Valenian?
We had spare motors and everything as well, didn't we?
Money off
we did. Yeah. I think we virtually sold everything, but you still had a vehicle, and it cost you next to nothing. So, well, this one behind me, it's got virtually a brand new Max 5 system in it, and the whole thing cost us $450. So,
which, if you
look at a Max, Max 5.
Hobby Wing Max 5.
Oh, look at that.
Combo's 350.
350.
Well, 360
Yeah, look at that. So basically, we've got the car
for £100.
for £100. And if you take out the actual components to make it electric, which is that system, that's about £100 as well. So the roller itself is free, which is madness. Absolute madness.
Got the Yeti XL, similar rig, spends most of its time upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I really wanted one of them, didn't I? A few years back. I'm so glad I didn't
remember
bother.
that one we saw at Arc as well, though?
Yeah, modified
That
to
was
crap, wasn't it?
stunning, that was.
Yeah. But he wanted so much money for it, it wasn't worth it. But he was trying to get back the money that was sunk into it, I think, wasn't he?
I got 2 second-hand but unbuilt Tamiya's for £6.
Danny ripped you off, mate. Nah, I'm joking. That's absolute bargain, mate. Absolute bargain. Hopefully Max 5 G2 will be soon. I love the Max 5.
On it. There you go. Alistair's got it.
What's that? Sorry, the green
Yeti.
Ah, there you go.
It was a really
nice beautiful car. Yeah. Ah, how mad is that? Small world. Yeah, I think we've got a few bits to get. We need new wheels for the XRT, or whatever we're going to do, whether that keeps the Kraton wheels and we get other wheels for the Kraton. The trailer to your 6x6.
Trailer trash.
Well, the rear end of your 6x6, that needs fixing. Hopefully we get some glue in the next day or two. I have had a delivery notice for tomorrow, so fingers crossed that could be the glue. We'll get that painted, glued. I have some plans for a ramp, foldable ramp, which are going to be taken out, and it'll be big enough for those bad boys as long as we can hit it. It's going to be made out of metal though, guys. Nice, eh? I'm going to be using the welder.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. So yeah, we will be moving hopefully. Fingers crossed. Other than that, I'm a little bit shattered.
Cold.
Yeah, I hope you're all going to have a lovely week, guys. And I hope you all get snow. Well, everyone that wants snow, I hope you get snow.
Yo, Jeremy. Need a new shelf, my MT10. I'm going to spray it chrome to try it out.
Nice.
Maybe put some RCU next Tuesday stickers on.
Oh.
I heard they increase your airtime by 2%.
Yeah, 100%. They increase your flippability.
Sorry, what?
The flippability. You know? It's the mobility to flippability wise. Yeah? You get the extra rotation. So I hear anyway. Jeremy, how's it going, buddy?
Selling it anyway because never use it. It's too pretty.
Yeah, some cars get like that, don't they?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
We've had a fair few of them.
I think you have to almost reel yourself in when you keep spending on mods because you're never getting it back. If you want very good and light and cheap motocross tyres for the XRT, have a look at the Mad Max Big Diggers. Ooh.
Let's have a mooch. Big Bopper. No. I don't
Do not put Big Bopper on there.
I don't want a Big Bopper.
Still at work, so figured I'd drop in. Thanks, Jeremy.
Maybe, LMT.
Do you reckon they'd be a bit harsh? Yeah, I don't think they'd be too good for jumping though, would they, GB? Yeah, we had them, didn't we?
DBXLE?
They ripping around though. It'd be fun to see them on it, to be fair. I bet they destroy the grass. Oh, we were thinking about going out to that place. Do you remember with the sand where we took the X-Max and the Losi that time? Out towards that outlet place we used to go and shop at.
Oh, I like the place.
That's nice, wasn't it? We could do that with the 8S and that one.
Let's go for a shop.
Shall we?
That.
We'd take that one, the 8S then, alright? Couple of sets of batteries each. Get some wheels for that and we'll do that.
Laser nut.
The laser nut would be a good one, there.
It'd be good, I reckon. Laser nut.
So would the XLT. But I think the dog walkers would be screwing. Absolute screwing.
Just throttle it like, what? I can't hear you. You want the 5T, not the 5B. Mine on the K8 do very well. Awesome excavator.
5T ones. Oh, right, I get what you mean. Yeah, because they got different, what's it? Yeah, I know what you're on about. Don't fit quite properly.
Years ago, totally from hop-ups. No kit, everything from spares. $2.5 grand, made 400. Never again.
Damn.
Yeah, that Outcast that we sold long ago. There was about $2 grand's worth in that. How much did that go for? Oh no, we sold it as parts, didn't we?
Which one were we on about?
We didn't want to sell it, so we
what were we on
broke
about?
it down. The Outcast we had.
Oh yeah, no, I took it apart completely.
Sold
I
it as
think
parts.
we made reasonable money back on it. Not what we spent, but it wasn't as bad. I think we made about £200 more as if we were going to sell it as a running car, which is crazy, really.
Yeah, it's not bad. Anytime, Krusty. Anything for you, mate. Gear up a smaller and lighter, some more wheel speed needed, especially in flight.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to look at some different gear meshes for the Mod 1 gears, 1.5 gears, I mean. Because the ones we've got in there are pretty cool, but I reckon we could get some more
pretty coolio
power out of them, more speed out of them. But that's more to come, and I think that ESC needs taken out anyway because that one's shot. So I'll put that into the car behind me and get the brand new one in there. I think that'll be fair. And then back it right up to the Punch 5 setting.
6.
Punch 6. Is that the one that doesn't exist? It's a secret open sesame password thing.
You've got to give the secret passcode.
No.
That's not it.
No. All good, all good. But yeah, on that note, I think we're pretty much done, B.
Bedtime, is it?
Yeah, I'm freezing. Absolutely freezing now.
Any tips on K6 diffs? Mine eats them. Talion fine, Mojave fine, Fireteam fine, Kraton is the devil. I'm not sure what oils we've got in ours.
In the EXB?
Pretty sure we changed them, but I can't remember what to.
It would be a long time ago if we did,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
it was a while
To
ago.
be fair, they probably need redoing.
What is it, Alistair? Like EXB or stock? Ready to run, I mean.
Is it the limited slip diffs? Because that makes a difference as well.
Yeah.
Because the stock Kraton diffs,
V4.
it doesn't matter what you put in them.
Get the,
they can't cope with the wheel size as
do
far as I'm
the
concerned.
LSD plates work with ready to run diffs? They do, don't they?
Yeah. What I did, do you remember on yours that we ended up selling and we didn't have any issues with diffs with that anymore, did we? We corrected it, didn't we? Do you remember? And that was because I bought the EXB diffs for that. All three, didn't we?
So I'd go straight for them.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, then I'd look at getting the...
The EXB diffs did get sorted, especially, standard V4 was brutal. Yeah. Yeah, you won't, in my opinion, mate, you will not make the standard V4 diffs any good. They have to be completely redone with the
Because I've
EXB
seen
stuff.
people replacing the housing.
Yeah.
I
No.
just don't... I don't get it.
They redo the housing. They put in God knows how many more shims, and the trouble is that ends up with more heat, which makes the oil hotter, which makes it like less. Well, it's runnier, isn't it? When it gets hotter. Viscous. That's the word I was thinking of viscosity for some reason.
I was waiting to see what you said.
Yeah, I didn't want to shoot myself. I was thinking of viscosity, and I was quite. But yeah, so it doesn't work, mate.
For whatever haberdashery
I went on eBay, and there's some really good breakers on there, and I bought all 3 diffs for about 120 quid, which is an absolute bargain, because then you just stick them in and they'll work fine. Well, touch wood, they'll work fine.
But yeah, I'd go straight for the LSD plates.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, then replace the diffs. Get EXP ones in it.
Yeah, because like you said, a lot of people go for the metal diff cases, and if the diffs are the problem, that's not helping. Not helping at all.
Yeah, I can't remember what we changed our diffs to though. The oils.
No, off the top of my head, it wouldn't surprise me. To be fair, ours is running great though, and I mean, we're of that mindset. If it isn't broke, then don't fix it. So until I have issues with the diffs, people say, "Oh, you got to take them apart and keep doing this." And it's like, it's a £40 diff. I'm not rebuilding it every time we run it for 40 quid. I would rather run it 10 times and then buy a new diff at 40 quid. Because that 10 times they get us through 3 to 6 months.
Yep.
So what's the point?
Even my TLR has the EXP center diff with the 44 tough spur.
Yeah, the EXP diffs are absolutely, I almost swore then, they're absolutely amazing. They're miles apart from the stock.
Bang tidy in
it. It makes me wonder why they even make the stock ones anymore. They know there's an issue with them.
Yeah,
but it's the cheaper option to give to the average person that doesn't really bash it.
Our rollers are doing really well. The electronics aren't.
I know.
Let's slap the electronics in the rollers and bin off the rollers completely.
You know what it is? It's like
everyone wants a ready to run. Just look how well the ready to run stuff's doing.
We've nailed the rollers, guys. Right, let's look at the ready to runs. And the ready to runs is the problem. Why is the problem? The electrics are pants and blah blah blah. Why don't we make everything EXP, and then we get a new system to go into the into that, right? Yeah. Hang on. They're going to offer us more money to stick with the same crappy systems. Yeah. Okay. We'll take more money and put it into there, even if it lessens our product.
Armour for the win, lads.
Yeah, stock plastic cups are rubbish though, flexy and melty.
Sounds a bit like you, melty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, toasty.
So you don't rebuild diffs, just buy new. Krusty, no, what I would do, say for instance, the rear diff would go in our EXP now. I would probably grab a new one, whack it in, and then the one that I've taken out, I'd rebuild and have ready to pop straight back in. And that way you've got one that you can stick in if you needed it in a push. It can be sat in the box somewhere, you know. We've got loads of parts around. I did it with the TRX4. I had to put all new what they called bearings into the center gearbox. And so what I did, I took that one out, put the new one in, rebuilt the other one, and it's sat now, all ready to go. So you'd only have to, you'd only ever have to do it once. But what I'm saying is, it's so much easier rather than messing around, because the diffs, to rebuild that center gearbox in the TRX4, the most expensive thing for that was the what they called, the bearings. So they're 20-30 quid a set. So
see you later, Alistair.
A new gearbox was 40 quid. So it kind of baffled me messing around for the sake of it.
Baffling. Well,
Your turn.
4.
Come on. You're going to ruin it anyway. That's what you're waiting for.
Ruin what?
You know what you're going to ruin.
Not doing anything.
Are you spent, B, are we? Are we spent now? We're spent now.
Well,
So all that leaves me to say, and for Billy to ruin, because he likes ruining stuff, is it was really nice to have you all in, guys, and I hope you'll come and join us again. However, wait. Before I say it...
Did you just ruin it?
I did. No, because I haven't actually said it yet. I haven't actually said it yet.
Okay.
Don't forget to check out the video on Friday, because it is going to be a banger. You put it together as a short, haven't you, B, for the...
Yep. It's the K6, man.
K6.
Coming as a short.
Looking sexy,
Our very
looking
first
fly.
run of a 6S bash bar.
Yeah. Looking sexy and looking fly, so don't forget that one.
Quite literally fly.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
And after that, guys, I will hope you will be back with us. So all that's left to say is I'll see you next Tuesday. But if not...
What? What? I guess, guys.
It's ruined. It's done. It's done.
That is all.
See you later, guys.
See you later.